Good morning, children. Welcome to your online maths class. Myself, Mrs. Needu Vadva, your online classes maths teacher. So, before I start today's class, let's have a quick recap what we have done in our previous class. Now, look at this one. In the previous class, we have studied and the two non-parallel lines are intersected by a transversal, then we will get 8 angles. And these 8 angles have some relations, as we have done in the previous class, that angles which lie inside are called interior angles, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6. The angles which lie outside the parallel lines are called exterior angles, angle 1, angle 2, angle 7, angle 8. The angles which are at interior but they have alternate position, they are called alternate interior angles. Suppose 3 and 6, 4 and 5, they both are the alternate interior angles. Similarly, angle 1, angle 8, angle 2, angle 7, they are alternate exterior angles. And now the angles which share the same position, angle 1, angle 5, angle 2, angle 6, angle 3, angle 7, angle 4, angle 8. They are called the corresponding angles. So this we have done in the previous class. Now for today's class is the activity time. We today learn by doing. Now what do you need for this activity? You need the two plain sheets. Sheets could be origami or oil pastel or any sheet that is available at your home. Then you need the colored pens, pencil, pen and a scissor. So all these materials you need for this activity. Now let me start. Now first of all, I will take the two plain sheets together. Now there are two plain sheets. I will keep it overlapped. And now I will fold it in this manner. I will fold it so that I get a crease over here. Now you can see you are getting a crease, and now similarly this leftover portion will be covered by like this. Now you can do in any way. You don't have to worry for the distance. It could vary also. Now as you open, you will see the lines over there. They are called the parallel lines. Now in the both the sheets, I have got the parallel lines. Now I will take the colored pen and a scale, and then I will do the outline of this crease, and I put the arrow to show the indication of the lines. L and M, and this sheet also. It is your L and it's your M. Now with the different color, I will draw a transversal. So this is a transversal T. Now with the this portion where we can do the coloring part, this one I will do this part as a colored one. So for one sheet I will do the coloring and one sheet I will leave the blank. So to save the time, I have done the coloring before, and now let me show you. It will be look like this. So I have done the coloring on one sheet and the other sheet is left blank. And now I have done the naming part over there. Angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6, angle 7, angle 8. Now I will take help of the scissor. That's the scissor we have. Now with the under the guidance of your parents, you have to cut the angles. Suppose I will cut angle 3 and angle 5. So with the help of the scissor, I will cut along this outline only to get the two respective angles. So I am cutting out angle 3. This is my angle 3. And this is my angle 5. I will cut them. So I have cut them. So I have done the cutting before only. This was my angle 3. And this was my angle 5. Now I will just do the overlapping of these angles. Now look, they both are coming to be equal. They both are coming equal. You can see the ray is matching with the ray and vertex is overlapping with the vertex. So I will take one color. Suppose I have taken the pink color and now I will do the coloring over there. Angle 3 is equal to angle 5. I have taken the same color to show that they both are equal. Now I will take the next color, which is this one. Now this one was your blue color. As you can see, this one was your blue color. So I cut now the blue color. Now I will compare blue color with both these one. Are they coming to be equal? No. They are not coming to be equal. So this is different angle. So I will take one other color. Suppose I have taken the blue color to show that this angle is not equal. You can see also this angle is coming out to be obtuse because of their wide opening, and this angle is coming out to be acute. Similarly, I will cut all the other angles and I will get the cuttings as this one. So these are the cuttings. Now I have shown that angle 3 and angle 5 are equal. Now angle 3 and angle 5, what name do you will get from this one? Yes, angle 3 is equals to angle 5 and they are coming out to be alternate interior angles. So these two are not equal. If I look at this one is my adjacent angle. They both have the common vertex, they have the common arm, and non-common arm lie on the opposite side. So they both are the adjacent angles. They both are lying on the straight line. So they both are forming the linear pair. So this angle and this angle I named as angle 2. So angle 2, angle 3, angle 2 and angle 3 have the sum as 180 degree because they are forming linear pair. Now look at angle 2 and angle this one. This was angle number 6. So if I look at this one, this was angle number 6. I have marked the angle's name over there also, angle 2, angle 6. Now if I overlap them, I have observed that they are coming out to be equal. So yes, they are coming. So I have to color this angle also with the blue color. So angle 2 and angle 6. Angle 2, angle 6 are forming the angle as corresponding angles pair. So by this, now these two are forming the linear pair. Angle 6 and angle 5. They are forming the linear pair. Similarly, I will compare now angle number 3 and angle number 7. This is my angle number 7 and angle number 3 we have of now this one. They are coming to be equal? Yes, they are coming to be equal. So I will choose the pink color to show that the two angles are coming to be equal. So 6 and this one angle 7 are forming the linear pair. So angle 6 and angle 7 are forming the linear pair, and angle 6, angle 3 is equals to angle 7. They are forming the corresponding angles. Now look also, these two lines are intersecting, and they two are forming the, what the name we call it? It's a vertically opposite angles. Similarly, I will get the vertically opposite angles this side also. And now you can also show with the help of the cutting that these two angles are equal. Yes, so this one was the blue one, this one and this one. They are also be equal. You can see. Look. They both are equal. So they both are the corresponding angles. So by this coloring, we will get to the conclusion. As I have shown, I will color the other parts also. Then I will get the conclusion in this way. I will get blue, blue, pink, 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 blue, blue. The same color is showing that these two angles are equal. 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 Now let me recall their name. This one. Now I change the name. I don't write angle 1, angle 2. I just write down A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. I can write in any way. Now I will say A and F. They are forming the corresponding angles and they are equal. B and E. They are again forming the corresponding angles and they are coming to be equal. D and G. C and H. They all are corresponding angles and they all are coming out to be equal. Now look at the alternate interior. D and E equal. F and C equal. G and B, they are alternate interior. And look at the alternate exterior. We have A and H, B and G. They are coming to be equal. And now one pink, one red, one pink, one blue shows that they are forming the linear pair. This one linear pair. This one linear pair. This one linear pair. This one linear pair. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have the 8 linear pairs. Now this blue, this pink shows that they also have the sum of 180. Now what the name we call? They are interiors, but what they call to C and E? So what the C and E? So today we learn a new term. C and E are called co-interior. That's a new term we learn today. They are co-interior and they both have the sum as 180. So they both are supplement. Similarly, B and H, they are called B and H. They are called co-exterior, and they both have the sum as 180 degree. So they both are supplement. Now by this we come to the conclusion that if two parallel lines are cut or intersected by a transversal, then all pairs of corresponding angles are equal. Both the pairs of alternate interior angles are equal. Both the pairs of alternate exterior angles are equal. Pair of co-exterior or co-interior angles are supplementary. That is, their sum is 180 degree. Now suppose I just take this line. Now suppose I say that this angle is of your 60 degree. Suppose. Now can you find the value of other angles? Yes, we can find the value of other angles. Now this angle is your 60, so I will say this angle will be your 120 degree with the help of the linear pair, because 180 minus 60 gives the answer 120. Now these two are forming the corresponding angles. So this angle will be your 60. These two formings are corresponding angles. This angle is your 120. These two are forming the alternate interior. This also equal to 120. These two formings are alternate interior. That's also 60. These two are forming the co-exterior. They should be supplement. So 60 and subtract it from 180. So I will get the answer 120. Or we can say they are the vertically opposite. These two are forming the co-exteriors. This also will be your 60. So by knowing the value of one angle, I can find the value of other angles. So I hope you have enjoyed the activity. Try the activity at home, and what the conclusion that you will learn today. If two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, then corresponding angles are equal, alternate interior angles are equal, alternate exterior angles are equal, and co-exterior, co-interior angles are supplementary. That's all for today. Enjoy your online classes and keep doing the assignment on time. Thank you.